I did my project on the right nutrition.
You're gonna have to speak louder.
Yeah. The average American eats fast food 150 times a year. The average burger meal contains 12,000 calories. That includes burger, fries, and soda cola. That's 100,900 calories a year to burn. To lose those, you would have to run to New York City to Denver. That's 1,700 miles. Make a change to start running. Kids the ages of 6 and 14 eat fast food 157 billion times every month. 96% of kids in school could recognize the image of Ronald McDonald, the face of McDonald's, top it off. Americans spend nearly $100 billion on fast food every year.
Ronald McDonald.
Wow. I thought Canadian was just next to see.
KFC.
Colonel something.
KFC Burger King.
Eating healthy is too expensive. When you're in high school or college, you can have 2 different jobs. Each job makes different types of money. A cashier or a cook, like the tips are little than none because you're not helping, like going table to table. The hourly earnings would be minimum wage, so $7.25 to $8.10. Tips per night, little to none. Shift hours, 4 to 12 hours per day. Monthly earnings, $900 to $1,000. Gas money for 4 times a month would equal $248, and then house rent would be $200 to $350, and then adding that all together, you would have very little for food. So you would think that you would want to buy the most cheapest but delicious food. If you're a waitress or a waiter, tips would be $2 to $10. Hourly earnings still be minimum wage. Tips per night, $50 to $120. Shift hours, 4 to 12. Monthly earnings, $1,100 to $1,100. Gas money for 4 times a month, $248 house rent. So you would have a little bit more money as a waitress or a waiter instead of a cashier or cook. Dumplings, you can eat them now if you want. The dough is with 4 cups of flour, salt, 2 eggs, 1 cup of water. The original recipe makes 60, so I downsized it to make 30. The filling is corn, onions, and hamburger. And that's the price for the ingredients. The right intake, the average of right food should be eaten daily is 50 carbohydrates or less, with a cheat day each week. Most people have their cheat day on Friday and then eat healthy on Saturday and Thursday. According to Google Maps, there is approximately 50,000 fast food chains across the United States, with McDonald's being the largest restaurant chain in the world. There are more than 500,000 fast food places. I interviewed Ross Adolph for a high school athlete's diet. He plays football, basketball, and baseball. He's about 6'2". On average, Ross eats 6 plates of healthy food a week. On game days, Ross gets protein shake in the morning, lunch meat sandwich at lunch, and then after a game, he eats some meat like chicken. Ross eats less than half a plate of junk food, drinks no pop, drinks about 5 or 6 glasses of water a day. He also drinks 1 or 2 Gatorades per game day. I compared a NFL cornerback and NFL lineman. For those, I use Joe Hayden, cornerback for the Browns, Joe Thomas, lineman for the Browns. Joe Hayden's 5'11" and 195. A quarterback is usually fast, so he can keep up with the receiver and do all the stuff that the receiver does. So he'll eat mostly vegetables and put some protein a day to keep like a small body, and more weight he has, is more weight he has to lift up when he jumps to get a ball or swat it down. But a lineman would be is bigger, about 200-pound difference bigger. A coach would want a lineman to eat a lot of food so he can stay big to protect the quarterback or go to a quarterback. And they also want to be slim and fast, so they would like exercise half the food they would eat every week. More info. In the eating and diet will provide the energy you will need to finish a race or just enjoying a casual sport activity. You're more likely to perform poorly during sports when you do not have enough calories, carbohydrates, fluids, iron, vitamins, other materials, and protein. The cookbook I use for the recipe you guys are eating is Leanne Brown Cookbook. Eat well on $4 a day, good and cheap. And that's the URL. Next. That's me. Who ate the food?
I ate some.
I tried to.
Pretty good though. Were you eating a Snickers?